Hey, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan. So it's about time I did a video about soy. Is it bad for you? Does it cause cancer? Will it make you grow man boobs if you're a man? Well, a viewer wrote us on Tumblr wondering about some of this very stuff. He saw this video posted on David Wolf's Facebook page. First I'm asking, why are you following David Wolf? Anyway, I assume David made this because you'll see the davidwolf.com watermark up on the top left. And David Wolf's far from the only person saying such crazy stuff. Here, Dr. Mercola is saying you'll get brain damage and breast cancer if you eat soy. Dave Wolf begins by saying that soybeans contain a large amount of natural toxins. Sounds pretty scary. We don't want to be eating toxins, right? Well, what are these toxins exactly? Well, these toxins affect your estrogen levels, and 2 glasses of soy milk can disrupt your menstrual cycle. And as reason number 7 to avoid soy relates to this estrogen situation, that there's other toxins in soy that increase the growth of existing breast cancer cells. Well, it turns out virtually all the reasons Dave Wolf gives for avoiding soy can be found in this article put up by Sally Fallon, the president of the Weston A Price Foundation, whose organization's aim is to get people to eat more and more animal products, everything. Bone, cartilage, skin, organs, the works. Well, that same fear-mongering that's in David Wolf's little video there on Facebook, well, it's here in spades in Sally's article, complete with scientific references to check out. Here's her discussion of the dangers of estrogens, phytoestrogens in plants. So, I want to check out her science to see where she's getting any of this stuff from. So here's reference number 51 about menstrual cycles in premenopausal women. So if you actually read what the study finds, Sally has no business linking to this. It actually disproves what she's trying to say. This article finds that people's responses to soy are beneficial when it comes to risk factors for breast cancer, and helps explain why people in Asian countries who eat a lot more soy than we do have lower incidences of breast cancer. So let's see what some actual science really has to say about the connection between these estrogens found in plants and breast cancer development.
The vast majority of breast cancers start out hormone dependent, meaning the primary human estrogen, called estradiol, plays a crucial role in breast cancer development and progression.
So Sally Fallon and Dave Wolf might be correct if eating soy actually increased one's estradiol levels.
That's one of the reasons why soy food consumption appears so protective against breast cancer, because soy phytoestrogens like genistein act as estrogen blockers. They block the binding of estrogens like estradiol to breast cancer cells.
So Dave and Sally have it completely backwards. Eating soy is good for you. The estrogens found in soy are actually protective against breast cancer development. And there's other studies that have looked at the effects of soy on ovarian function, and they find the same thing, that eating soy actually decreases the harmful estradiol levels. I know a lot of males here, if you have tofu, drink soy milk, your estrogen levels will rise and you'll grow man boobs. Let's see what really happens when females and males have soy.
Japanese women were randomized to add soy milk to their diet or not for a few months. Estrogen levels did seem to drop about a quarter in the soy milk supplemented group. Interestingly, when they tried the same experiment in men, they got similar results, a significant drop in female hormone levels with no change in testosterone levels.
And thus, there's no truth to the myth that if a man has soy, he will become more feminine. Just a plain, stupid, incorrect myth. Also in Dave's wild video, he says that soy contains a clot-promoting substance, which causes red blood cells to clump and clot together. And of course, Sally Fallon discusses the same exact issue on her website. But what both David and Sally fail to address is, how is it a true fact about reality that civilizations of humans have been eating soy for thousands of years and not been experiencing these health problems? Where are they getting this idea from anyway? Well, it's based on studies on rats, feeding rats outrageous, unnatural quantities of soy, and they developed some of these health issues, but there's no evidence that the kinds of quantities of soy that humans eat produce these health problems. And Dave also warns about soy products containing high levels of phytic acids, which inhibit or block the absorption of important minerals such as calcium, iron, and zinc. And of course, Sally Fallon discusses the same thing in her article. Well, that's a lot of fear and hype there, but let's see what actual science says. Well, if you have a look at the UC Davis Integrative Medicine website, they have a whole section dedicated to debunking myths about grains and other foods with phytic acids. Yes, there's many people in low-carb circles that are afraid to eat such foods because of fears of phytic acids. As they say here very clearly, it's a moot point. Cooking deactivates pretty much all the phytic acids, and you pretty much have to cook these foods in order to eat them. Furthermore, they make it very clear that phytic acids have no adverse effect on mineral absorption. And furthermore, phytic acids offer a protective effect against many cancers. So there's all the reasons to eat them and absolutely no reasons to avoid foods with phytic acids, such as soy.
As we know, phytate is a powerful inhibitor of the iron-mediated production of hydroxyl radicals, a particularly dangerous type of free radical. So the standard American diet may be a double whammy: the heme iron in muscle meat, plus the lack of phytate in refined plant foods, to extinguish those iron radicals.
And ironically, that's the exact same unhealthy diet that the Weston A. Price Foundation is promoting, a diet high in animal products, eating all the bone broth and the organs and all parts of the animal, and low in phytic acid containing foods like soy. That sounds like a recipe for a heart attack, eating all that animal product stuff. Well, on their own website, they say, don't worry about your cholesterol. If you're a man under 60, an astronomical reading of like, say, 300, they consider that to be perfectly healthy. And if you're older than that, higher cholesterol levels are fine. They're associated with longevity. Oh, really? So once again, these arguments attacking the healthfulness of a vegan diet, in this case eating soy, are just bogus. It's just misinformation and just flat out lies. And before I go, let's just get it out of the way. I don't really eat all that much soy. Even though I just showed you guys it's safe, it's really not a favorite. I think it's a cool transitional food. Eat some tofu, scramble, and have some, burgers and meats made out of soy when you're transitioning. But once you're doing it in the long term, I don't really find the desire to eat soy. I'd rather just have whole food plants, like the stuff in our book, Keep It Carved Baby, rice, legumes, potatoes, vegetables, fruits, stuff like that. That's what I consider the healthiest, funnest way to be vegan. So anyway, let me know your questions and comments down below. Did you see any of these bogus articles, these bogus videos trying to debunk soy as being unhealthy and carcinogenic? Let me know your thoughts down below. And what do you think about David Wolf, for that matter? I haven't heard that name pop up for years. I'm surprised that people still follow this guy. Really.
Chocolate lines up planetarily with the sun. Chocolate is an octave of sun energy. In fact, it's the energy of the center of the sun.
Anyway, let me know down below. Hit like if you like these expose debunking videos, and tell me what you'd like to see debunked next. Yes, I really do listen to your comments. That's why I made this video. So until next time, Sally Fallon, you listen up, get healthy, and keep it carb, baby. Keep it carb.